Hi everyone, thanks for tuning in for another one of my videos. This is the start of just having a look what's on the shelves, and I'll try and run through these as quickly as possible. Today we're focusing on my Yes vinyl bootlegs, so they're over in this corner. So without further ado, let's crack on with it. We're on the wrong side to show them as they come off the shelves, so I'll have to obviously take them all out and then show you. So starting at this end, recent Boston Gardens double album from '74. We've got volume 2, volume 1 and volume 2. So that's those two. Next one is quite hard to find one called Guess Who's Coming to Dinner. It's quite rare, it's 1973. Not sure whether it's just from Yes Songs or other source, but it's quite a hard one to find that. Black vinyl. Next one's Broadcasts 69. So this is red vinyl, single album. Try to copy the star from the first Yes album. That's quite a recent release. Sources are studio demos, BBC stuff. Looking around, a really nice single LP of early demos and TV stuff. Yeah, in fact they're not demos, those, it's all live stuff. So you got the Cologne 70, other live stuff from 1970 on the Vern label. Okay, so this doesn't look like much. That's my insert. So basically this is live in Europe. So one of the rarest Yes bootlegs. Comes plain sleeve, OG pressing from Japan in 1973. Single album, black vinyl. Probably less than 100 in existence. Yeah, mega rare. Won't bother taking it out to show the label. It's on one of my earlier videos. So that's live in Europe. And we've got live USA 71. So this is that Yale Bowl orange vinyl thing that came out quite recently. Really nice presentation. And we've got Yes on tour, original trademark of quality. This one is orange vinyl with like a tangerine insert on the back. So a beautiful original trademark of quality with the Farm Pig circular sticker. And I think next to it is this is my blue vinyl version. I think it's blue vinyl. Yeah. So we've got this time we've got a tangerine cover and a grey insert. But you'll notice that this is the square TMQ sticker, silver with genuine disc on. So slightly later version. So that's probably 73. That one's 74. Next one's Yes at the Rainbow. Beautiful. Stop the light from shining on. Flat Records insert. Love that. That was one of my first earliest titles. Then we've got Chord of Life. So International Records. I think this was the only title they ever did of Yes, might be wrong. See what we come to. Double album, 1972, came out in the 80s. Beautiful cover, definitely one to have. The White Yes album, so Amsterdam 71. Fragile tour. Lovely original 70s boot in a rare deluxe printed sleeve. Next one is Yes Indeed. So this is 1973 Miami on the Contraband label. That's the only title Yes did. The original Contrabands, or some of them, have a cartoon printed on the back, or did have. This one doesn't have that. Horrible double album, Live in Rio, or Rock in Rio, from the Rio 85. Nice to have it on vinyl, I suppose. Not the complete show. It's all mixed up in terms of order, but could have done a better sleeve, couldn't they? That was an 80s bootleg. Yes, shows 88. This will be the Houston broadcast, FM broadcast, but just a single LP on Main Event, which was a major bootleg label from the 80s. Dustbin Full of Rubbish. This is an interesting record. I don't think it is official. It's a rare and unreleased 60s obscurities from the UK, and then you've got some really nice rare stuff on here. So you've got Leaved Clovers, The Name, Steam Beating Association, Tomorrow, The Action, Spiggy Topes, and they called it Marble Greer's Toy Shop. But basically, importantly, you've got the 3 tracks from Mabel Greer's Toy Shop, BBC One Night Ride session, in excellent quality as well. So that's the reason to have it as a Yes fan, but the other stuff's just as rare. Obviously, if you're a Who fan and whatever. So you never see it. I never see it. Okay, so Rick Wakeman Unleashing the Tethered One, classic Tackrell original boot. I will show you this if I can get it out. So I had this. It wants to come out. I bought this way back in the 70s. And I've met Rick a few times. We used to interview him for a fanzine that I was doing. He was always amenable to meeting backstage, and very kindly he agreed to autograph it for me. You can see that. There you go. Best wishes, Rick Wakeman. That's what he always writes. So, yeah. You often get bands signing bootlegs, but you don't always get them signing the label. I'll put that back afterwards. Next up is In the Beginning, single album orange vinyl, and this has got the those Night Ride session tracks from Mabel Greer's Toy Shop, and then some live stuff from Belgium and Swiss TV. A nice gatefold sleeve. Then Stellar Attraction. This is the repressing on Beacon Island. Came out 1979. They were doing these, so that's just a direct copy of the original Stellar Attraction album from Boston Gardens, 74. Bill Bruford Fainting in Coils, original 70s bootleg on Impossible Record Works label. This will be a 79 Roxy Theatre. I think it was a broadcast show. So and then this is probably the most expensive record of my Yesstuff. So this is live in Japan. So again, OG label, original Japanese pressing from 73. This is rarer than the live in Europe. So I'll just put an insert in the back just with some details. This lists all the OG releases. OG 692, yes, live in Japan. So again, the original plain white sleeve and black vinyl, but super rare, super rare. Next one, Yes World Tour 1984, Japanese double album from Meadowland Stadium. So nice audience recording from the tour. Obviously popularity meant the Japs decided they'd bring one out, and that's a nice double album if you see it. Definitely worth getting. That again came out in the 80s. The Affirmatives, horrible sleeve but great show, Madison Square Gardens 74 Topographic Tour. Told you about that before. Yeah, so it's got all the Topographic tracks basically over 4 sides. So essential for a Tales fan to have, but you just have to ignore the horribleness of the sleeve. Live in London, 1977. So Empire Hall, Wembley. It's actually the 28th of October. It's exactly a year before they did the BBC broadcast on the next tour. So K&S Records, again they only did one Yes title, this is it. Only black vinyl, but a double album, deluxe printed sleeve, essential to have. Okay, Yes live at the Hollywood Sportatorium on the 1988 World Tour. 300 copies made, there's no number on mine, I haven't put a number. So it's just a sticker on the front and a sticker on the back. But double album. And yeah, it's got, just looking to see what big general, it hasn't got fine lines I don't think. No. But yeah, 2 Yes logos for the price of 1. Lonely Hearts, this is a nice 80s boot from 84. This was Dortmund. I think it's just the Dortmund broadcast single LP. This is the proper coloured insert, and you get to double it, a second insert, which is just basically a photocopied sheet. But a lot of them, they just had black and white copies of the insert, whereas that's the original pressing. Maybe WH Long Distance Roundabout, Mountain View, 89 broadcast double album, black vinyl, but came out very quickly after the broadcast. So maybe broadcast was September 9th, 1989. I think it came out before the end of that year. Our song. So this is American bootleg, beautiful cover, pastiche of the 90125 design. It's a double album from Cow Palace, San Francisco, March 84. So again, an audience recording, very nice audience recording. Definitely worth having. 12 Towers at Dawn. Beautiful. I think these could have been British made, but I could be wrong. Single album from Wembley, 78. Just got a gatefold or a flip open sleeve. TK label. Nice Rodney Matthews cover. Quite hard to find these days. In Concert 1971, recent boot. Open Mind Records, and that's from Gothenburg, Crystal Palace, and I can't see where the other things are from. Oh, I think that's what it is, Gothenburg and Crystal Palace. So excellent. Is it gatefold sleeve on that? Yeah, I think so. Open Mind label, I love that label. Oh, that's another copy of In the Beginning, which is sealed. Right, the Affirmatives. Again, it's, well, this is those horrible 1980 and 1979 demos that never saw the light of day because the band split up and then drama occurred, thank goodness. And they just had Awakened from Wembley to make it a bit more interesting. The various different stickers you find on these, and again that's quite a hard one to find these days. Came out pretty much in the 80s, early 80s. Domino, so again 84, Dortmund. This is on the Laughing Clown label, single album, black vinyl. Lose my place. Ah, right. And then we've got the same thing as a picture disc. So that came out much later than the first one. Okay, so next one, 5 Masters live in Germany. So we can guess where that was from. But it's a rare pressing, although it looks like a cheap Xerox kind of wraparound sleeve, which it is. 150 were made only. This is black vinyl, so there's 100 black vinyl, there's 30 clear vinyl and 20 red vinyl. I've never seen any of the coloured vinyl ones ever, but this is a black vinyl, and it's rare. And it's definitely its own pressing, it's not just one of the others with a different sleeve, got different matrix numbers and stuff. Okay, so here's the original Stellar Attraction, or my copy of it. You get different coloured inserts, one's nice yellow and red. Boston Gardens 74, and this came out in the mid 70s, beautiful original 70s boot, double album. And we've got Live in Amsterdam, so Corniphone's Working Man reissue series rather. So Corniphone pressing, I think they called it a reissue because it came from the White Yes album, same source, but interesting sleeve, and again beautiful early 70s boot. Right, then we've got Big Tour. This is volume 1. So it's an audience recording from Costa Mesa 1988. Really nice deluxe gorgeous sleeve. So that's a double album. Very, very nice indeed. I think that's a copy of the front of the tour programme. And then we must have the other volume as well. Which is 1 and 2, but that's that's what they did for the sleeve on the other one. So back similar design, and these are on Toasted Records, which is the kind of the same family as Beacon Island, really. So this is all to do with the post-Tackle people, should we say. Okay, so next one is GTR in concert, round about 86. So this is from the FM broadcast from Wilton Theatre, plus the solo sets from London Hammersmith Odeon. So really nice, comprehensive double album, a lot of stuff fitted onto 4 sides, and it's a Japanese bootleg. So again, very rarely see these around these days. I enjoyed the tour very much. Okay, so live at Long Beach Arena, California, 1974. So early Tales show. Oh, well, actually not that early. 19th of March. But original Pig's Eye, 70s boot, double album, just with the insert. Pig's Eye label up there. And again, you've got the Close to the Edge, and then the Revealing the Ancient, and then Roundabout and Starship Troopers. So fantastic material. And that is the same again. The reason I've got 2 copies of it is this is the first pressing, so the labels are different. Other than that, they're the same. Okay, so then we've got the Affirmary. So this is the Beacon Island reissue of the Affirmary, made as a double album with the Rainbow 72 stuff as a second disc. So they did a really nice sleeve for it, but a bit of hodgepodge really. Roosevelt Stadium, Jersey City 76. This came out fairly recently. Was it last year or the year before? Anyway, delightful single album, black vinyl I think, and it's from the Roosevelt Stadium FM broadcast. And yeah, what an odd thing to come out, just a single album. But yeah, I was delighted to see it. They've done a really nice job of the sleeve. Strong Dreams, Rain Here, triple album from Boston Garden 77. So it's coloured vinyl, marbled vinyl, triple opening sleeve. There's 100 made of these, and really fantastic sound, I would say, on these. So yeah, wish there was more out from that period. Only 100 made, so quite hard to find. Right, this is one of the rarest Yes bootlegs, called The Evolution Continues, featuring Jimmy Page. So this is a triple album, and it came out in the 80s, and it is Dortmund, but it's an audience recording, so it's the whole thing. And they've included I'm Down, the encore, which they played with Jimmy Page. So if you want a version of that in decent quality, it's on this record. The trouble with this is that they nearly all got busted. So I got this from a dealer at a record fair in probably 86, 87. And he'd had about sort of 5 on order, and he got 1, and he said everybody else that he knows didn't get any. So for some reason not many of those got out. So very, very special. Okay, Say Yes, fantastic 80s boot, beautiful sleeve. This is Frankfurt 84, and it's a triple album, Metropole label, and it's just a really nice audience recording. So complete show, and what a beautiful sleeve. So if that's not an essential Yes bootleg, I don't know what is. I've tried to find the source of that painting, see what it's called, and I've failed so far, so somebody else might know. But yeah, that's a beautiful thing. Triple album black vinyl. But they also did a limited run of multicoloured vinyls, and this is the same thing in multicolour splatter vinyl. So otherwise the same, you just get that surprise vinyl sticker in the corner. And again, that came out long after the black vinyl one had disappeared. Fireland DS, The Beat Goes On Part 1. These were a bit weird. These came out on various different artists. Don't know what the point of them really was. It's Dortmund, Germany, a double album. The track listing's all wrong. Just black vinyl. But yeah, for a completist, I would think. And then Re-Evolution. So Flashback, famous vinyl and then CD bootleg label brought this out. This is Boston Gardens, plus I've seen All Good People from 72, 73. This is kind of marbled, I don't know what it's, slightly marbled vinyl anyway. It is coloured vinyl, it's nothing particularly special, but they did ordinary black vinyl as well. And then we've got my Sorcerer's Apprentice, so white cover, that's the green splatter, that's the rare one, did very few in green. And we've got a beautiful kind of green, and that's blue splatter. That doesn't say coloured vinyl stamp, it is blue splatter. Beautiful. I love the colour of the insert on that one. Orange insert, blue splatter again, but no stamp again. But a nice bright orange insert. Ignore that. So this is white sleeve, standard standard album, black vinyl. It's got the Idle Mind in that corner, slightly different. And then we've got a yellow insert. That'll be black vinyl again, 3rd edition. So Eve appears there this time. Green insert, again black vinyl. I think this is a 1st edition. Eve's there, but it doesn't say anything about the edition, so that's probably an earlier one, but plain black vinyl. And so that's it for the Sorcerer's Apprentice. So that's the the other copy I've got of Re-Evolution, which is the multicolour rainbow splatter. They did a very few number of them, but they might have done 100 of them, but nothing else is different. The cover's the same, doesn't say anything on it to say that it's multicoloured. Okay, so that's the test pressing for the Strong Dreams Rain Here triple album. This is black vinyl, triple obviously, from Boston Gardens 77, and it's a triple gatefold thing, and there's just an insert inside. There was only 5 test pressings made, I believe, and they're all numbered. Okay, slightly weird one, sort of more of a pirate than boot. Going for the one with a completely different sleeve design. You may well have seen this. I've got it with my bootlegs because it is unofficial. Come out on Schiller Records. I'm not sure what country. Anyway, so you got a mishmash of stuff, including Going for the One tracks. But you've also got Roundabout and Mood for the Day. So slight oddity really, but nice and collectible. Black vinyl. Tales from Two Cities. So this is a double album of the live tracks from Topographic Oceans tour. This was like a private pressing, black vinyl, gatefold sleeve, audience recordings obviously, but they were remastered. So there's only a handful of those that exist. Then we've got In the Round, famous double album, Wembley 78, although it tries to claim it's LA Forum, but lovely Rodney Matthews sleeve. This is the second pressing with the green sleeve, and that's the first pressing in the grey sleeve. They're both the same, both as valid really as each other. I can't remember what the labels are like. Okay, this was actually CDs that were done from the Tales from Two Cities project. So this was done as 4 CDs, and with a slightly different design of the cover, but again it's a gatefold, so it's got some posters inside it as well. So again, privately done, but happily sits with my records because it's in a gatefold sleeve that's LP sized. Eye of the Rainbow. So this is Tackrell's, or Corniphone if you like, deluxe printed sleeves that they were doing in 1978. Obviously Rainbow 72. Yeah, and it says on the bottom here, also available by Yes on the amazing Corniphone record label is Tackrell 1981, The Affirmatory. Hope you enjoy it. Thank you all. So nice to see the bootleggers getting into Yes in a big way. Beautiful sleeve, but obviously completely wrong photograph on the front. Okay, so Mark's LP. Quite a scarce, hard to find double LP from 1976. Roosevelt Stadium, I think, yes, of course it is, on Hoffman Avenue Records. Well, it's actually Dancing Discs, but they're the same as Hoffman Avenue. And they brought this out and a Genesis title called 2 Down 3 Left. And these came out in very short numbers, very short. So these are hard to find just because very few were made. Okay, then we're going to the Affirmatory. I think my battery's about to go. So original Tackrell, Corniphone, but that's got the nice multicoloured insert. Tackrell with the blue, the Affirmatory, sorry, with a blue, blue and red insert. And then one with a deep orange and red insert. Otherwise all the same. Okay, and then now we're into the Yes Shows single LP from the 70s. and it's Long Beach Arena, 26 September 77, so it'll be a Mike Millard recording, and they just took a 1 LP set of tracks from it and made this beautiful album. So that's the multicoloured insert. You've got the green insert there. They never did coloured vinyl version of this, much to my chagrin. Bright orange insert there. Very pale yellow, almost white insert there. Blue. And that's it on those. Okay, so in the round, Wembley 78, single LP. Basically, there's a company that brought out very limited repressings of existing bootlegs. Call themselves LXX X1V, which is effectively 1984, I think. And they did it as a series, and there were only 100 made, and they're all stamped with a number. Mine's number 57. If that's clear. And you get that also on the back. So you'll probably see that bootleg, but they're kind of your standard fare really, 50 quid if you see one. But these are really rare. So it's just plain red vinyl, I think translucent red vinyl, but very few made. So your 3 figures definitely on that if you ever see it. That's a copy of the standard one. Same insert. Then we've got Farland ES. This is a ridiculous kind of 12-inch picture disc really. It's mainly about white vinyl with a huge label, which turns a picture disc. I've seen all good people around about. I think it's just from 72, might be official thing that's just been pressed up. So pretty much ridiculous. Okay, so roundabout 88, I think it's called. This is Japanese double album, beautiful, beautiful sleeve, deluxe printed sleeve, and this is from Tokyo 88, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, Olympic pool, and just really, really lovely to see Japanese pressings, Japanese bootlegs, audience recording of course, but not very common. And then nearly done, we've got Perifet, which was the double album of Wembley 78 done by Impossible Record Works, deluxe black and white sleeve. And finally on the S vinyls, these are a private pressing. This is Eleanor Rigby and Something's Coming, unreleased demos, outtakes. Done as a beautiful vinyl album, gatefold sleeve. So kind of a pseudo trademark of quality style, and take the insert out from the back. The designs on there, and then nobody's seen this before, so I'll show it to you now. Beautiful green vinyl, 2, and that side one. So tiny number of private pressings made. Super rare. So that's all my my boots, vinyl boots. So I'm just now going to go through the box sets that were privately made under the Golden Ticket series banner. I may do kind of proper videos to show you what's inside these, but this is just a quick run through to see the ones that we've done. So to start off with, the first one was the Wembley 78 radio broadcast. So I think this was done in about 2019 or 2018. And what it is, it's a 3 CD set. So it's principally made up of the Wembley broadcast material, which we remastered, and then it was expanded with the missing tracks from the broadcast to make it as complete a Tormato show as possible. So with 3 discs, and yeah, so this was the box that was made, and as I say, I like to show the actual contents at some stage of these, because they're quite involved. So that was the Wembley 78 one, which started it off. The next one was the Tales from Two Cities Topographic tour. So this is much heavier. And basically it's a 4 CD set, and it's basically the Topographic audience recordings, principally from, I think it was Frankfurt and Madison Square Gardens, again remastered, and then additional discs containing bonus tracks from the tour, which were all remastered. Again, very lavish, lavishly put together, and as I say, the contents hopefully we'll be able to show you. The next one after that was Ritual of the Crab Nebula. So this was focusing on the 76 solo album tour of America. So obviously there was some fantastic imagery. The staging on this tour was spectacular. So this was a 5-disc set, which again was all remastered music, and it was, if I remember right, it was the Detroit Cobo Hall show. So all the official tracks plus the missing ones from audience sources, all remastered, and a lot of bonus tracks with the rare stuff that they did, solo cuts and stuff, and all packaged as a 5-disc set. The next one was the Yes Songs at 50. So obviously this proved very popular in terms of the music that we'd remastered and put on YouTube, and made free available to everybody through Dropbox. And this was the box set. So a 4-disc set was done. So 2 discs were Yes Songs, and the other 2 were the Fragile Show and an earlier Close to the Edge show from Audience Sources, remastered, and again quite intricately designed inside. We'll get a chance to show you that. And then more recently there's the return of the Sorcerer's Apprentice. So the 75 Relayer Tour. This was the Hollywood Bowl show which came out as Sorcerer's Apprentice in the 70s. So we got the whole Mike Millard master tape, remastered it, and then added additional material on the other discs. So this was a five disc set again, and this is the heaviest of the lot. So the packaging inside is extremely detailed and full. Quite a few books and stuff in there. And then the other one to show you, which was a separate thing really, was the Topographic Oceans Tales at 50 box, which I've shown on a previous video, in amongst the Tales at 50 stuff. So this does contain vinyl and CDs. So it contains three double albums and 3 double CDs with various other stuff inside. So there's no need to show you the Tales one again, because that's there if you look for it. But when I get time I might open up the other boxes and show you what's inside those. So those are just privately made things, and they're never made commercially available or anything. But that's it. So moving on, probably Zeppelin will be the next artist I'll show you from the vinyl. But for now, thanks for watching. See you again.